as our continent has now defined
In the news, President Buhari reacts to Avengers' threat to cause instability. Puntland region executes 21 Al-Shabaab fighters. And Prime Minister Stefan Löfven resigns. Czech Republic defeats 10-man Netherlands 2-0 to reach quarterfinals. Details coming up shortly. This is TOS Television, your digital-first Pan-African news network. I am Merciful Ajinomo, and you're watching TOS News 360. The Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Tanko Muhammad, has sworn in the 18 judges whose appointment were recently approved by President Muhammadu Buhari for the Court of Appeal. The swearing-in ceremony took place at the main court of the Supreme Court of Nigeria on Monday in Abuja. And Senator Andy Uba of the All Progressives Congress has sworn the ticket for the gubernatorial election in the state, defeating 13 other aspirants to win the primary election which held during the weekend. Ogun State Governor Prince Dakpo Abiodun, who is the chairman of the primary election panel, announced the results Sunday morning. Uba polled 230,201 votes, while his closest rival, John Bosco Onunkwo, polled 28,746 votes. The total vote cast was 348,490. President Muhammadu Buhari has reacted to new threats by a militant group called the Niger Delta Avengers to cause instability in the Niger Delta region of the country. The group had threatened to sabotage Nigeria's economy by attacking the oil installations in the region. They also threatened to attack politicians collaborating with the Nigerian government to undermine the interests of the region. The president, in a statement by the presidential spokesperson Femi Adesina on Sunday, described the group's statement as curious. He said this during his meeting on Friday with the leadership of the Ijaw National Congress, who visited him at the presidential villa. Again, the Nigerian Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers have conferred fellowship honors on 29 senior members who have reached the zenith of their careers. While delivering a speech at the event commemorating the award ceremony, the national chairman of the IEEE, Engineer Kingsley Adeyemi, said the aim of the ceremony is to recognize the significant contributions of professionals in the field who are making enormous contributions to the growth of the nation's economy. Fellowship status of the institute is the highest designation a member can attain in his or her professional career as an electronic and electrical engineer. At least 21 men have been executed in Somalia's semi-autonomous state of Puntland after they were convicted of being members of the Islamist militant group Al-Shabaab. The men were sentenced by a military court in Galkayo and shot by a firing squad. State radio said 18 of the men had carried out assassinations and bombings over more than a decade. As they were being executed, the group attacked a town in another part of Somalia, reportedly killing soldiers. This is your digital-first Pan-African news network, TOS Television, and you are watching News 360. More stories after the break. Just stay. Thanks for staying. The U.S., in response to drone attacks on U.S. forces on Sunday, carried out airstrikes against Iran-backed militia groups in the Iraq-Syria border region. According to a statement by the Pentagon, the strikes hit operational and weapons storage facilities. President Joe Biden would act to protect U.S. personnel, it added. The Pentagon did not provide any information on fatalities, but a monitoring group reported that 5 militia fighters were killed in Syria. And Swedish Prime Minister Stefan Löfven has announced on Monday he was stepping down from the position. The decision is coming after the Prime Minister lost a vote of no confidence last week. Löfven went ahead to hand the Speaker of Parliament the task of finding a new premier for Sweden. And talking business, the Nigerian stock market during the weekend revealed an average decline of 2.56%, which is equivalent to a net capital decline of 516 billion naira. However, The global stock indices showed a positive trend with satisfying rallies in leading advanced and emerging markets. United States Dow Jones Industrial Average rose by 2.7%. United Kingdom's FTSE 100 appreciated by 1.5%. Japan's Nikkei 225 index inched up by 0.4%, while China's tracking index grew by 2.3%. Meanwhile, the all-share index, the value-based common index that tracks share prices at the Nigerian Exchange Limited, declined by 2.56% from last week's opening index of 38,648.91 points to close weekend at 37,658.26 points. The average year-to-date return worsened to minus 6.49%. And to the entertainment scene, the multiple award-winning Nigerian singer Damini Ebonluwa Ogulu, popularly known as Burna Boy, has bagged the Best International Act Award at the 21st Annual BET Awards, which took place Sunday night. The African giant was in the same category with Wizkid, Aya Nakamura from France, Diamond Platnumz from Tanzania, Emicida from Brazil, Heidi One from the United Kingdom, Young T and Bogsy from the United Kingdom, and Yusofa from France. Burna Boy has achieved the latest feat for the third time since 2019, and this is in addition to his Grammy Award win for World Best Music Album in March. And on the sports scene, Czech Republic built a quarter-final tie with Denmark, as goals from Thomas Hoes and Patrick Schick kicked out 10-man Netherlands out of Euro 2020 with a 2-0 win in Budapest. Following a goalless first half, Netherlands defender Matthijs de Ligt was sent off upon VAR review for deliberate handball as the last man after tangling with Patrick Schick. A header by Hoes and clinical finish by Schick came after Matthijs de Ligt was sent off in the 55th minute, securing the efficient Czechs a deserved berth in the last 8 against Denmark in Baku on July 3rd. And that is TOS News 360 on your digital-first Pan-African News Network. For more updates, visit www.tostvnetwork.com. Do follow and like TOS Television Network on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube. Stay with us and enjoy more programs on the network. I am Merciful Ajinabo. Many thanks for watching.